Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. A top 25 showdown coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bulldogs about to kick it away and get this season started. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the tailback. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires downfield. And that pass picked off. Got some room to run. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Hand off from the shotgun. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you...
Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Now, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quickly complete. Looks as if NC State has a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
As the QB leaves the pocket He scrambles out and he goes to his right. I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with a relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Flushed out of the pocket. Hires on the move. Pulls it in.
Man, it's so hard to beat. And make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Looking to go up top on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Looking to throw on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Quickly out to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based. Man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
To the air on first down. Fires downfield. And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn up to a good first.
And that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Pryor. He's right on target. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Complete downfield. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in zones. You got to get him involved.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He wants to throw. Buys a little time. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
This D coordinator, man, he will take sacks any way he can get it. They weren't able to get it right off the bat, but tremendous job pursuing. Nice speed. Everybody keeping their eye on the QB. They're able to force him out of bounds to create that negative play.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. The short hands, it's Hicks. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And this offense gets on the board and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give on the inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. He's going to pass. Fires one high and deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
After the misconnection, it's second down. Quarterback checking off. Wants to throw on second down. It's caught. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. Mississippi State 7, NC State 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They go to the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. NC State going up tempo. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Second and goal for the offense. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
To throw, it's Pryor. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Quick completion on the out. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's good enough for a first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Dialing up a second down pass play. Makes the grab. It's Hicks. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw it again. Finds his man down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Mississippi State going up tempo. The corners are walked up tight. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. How in the world did he miss that? Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
At the 40, there he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. He's now up to 58 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Plows through the defense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a second down play. DB's right up on the receivers. This offense has a second down play. Back to pass, it's Pryor. He's got it. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hicks. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And the defense brought the blitz on third down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first, and we got a fresh set of downs.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. Right back to the well. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. On second down, looking again to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog.
This guy is officially a problem. The second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
They're an extra point away from taking the lead right before the half. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll let one go down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Mississippi State going up tempo. Motion from the offense. Looking to throw, it's Pryor. Trying to get to it. Fires into traffic, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the pass is intercepted. Pass to 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Pryor. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Bringing it back. Bulldozes him. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Power football with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Bro, why you got the 2 clock on already?
Take the penalty.
Well, they raised you niggas.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, NC State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Looking to throw, it's Pryor. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's looking on the right side. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He caught it, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Trailing down by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Got his man. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter.
Gain of 20. First down for the offense.
A new set of downs after the completion. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Going up top on first down. He's going for the big play. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Looking for a man. It's Pryor. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He wants to throw it again. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. There's being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Look for the results because everything else ain't working anyway.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide out in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Inside the 30. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early. Got a short field. Take advantage of it, too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having it.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He'll run into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Mississippi State going up tempo.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Wants to throw. It's Pryor. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense lining up quickly.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They're trying to get to him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Let's see what they've got on second down. Fast motion from the offense. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. And now on second down for this offense. The DBs will back off a bit. Looking to pass on second down. Going up top. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Offense getting set for first down. He'll start this drive firing. Throwing right. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
He'll come out throwing on first down. They're bringing heat. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. He now has 84 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. NC State quick to the line. They'll run it. Touchdown Wolfpack. And the pummeling has started. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Leaves it with the running back. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Got a lot of room to the right. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and it shows you speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to... keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. Because the defense is
gonna let it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, NC State. And the route is on.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver.
Man, my DB trash, boy. DB's slow as hell.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
You know, how the hell he caught that? That's some bull.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. They weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Pryor. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the ground game. Pirouettes away from the defense. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Now on second down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. looking to throw on second down. Going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Mississippi State right back to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now from inside the red zone. Fires to the right. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. So they got the score. The lead is still 18 as they prepare to kick off. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to